was just another resident of Oakwood Estates, a quiet suburban community with manicured lawns and cookie-cutter homes. I work as an architectural engineer from home, so I had a front-row seat to the chaos created by our HOA president, Karen Wilkinson. Karen moved in 3 years ago and quickly maneuvered her way onto the HOA board. Within 6 months, she ousted the previous president, Frank, a retired gentleman loved for his reasonable approach. Karen, however, saw the HOA rules not as guidelines but as a manifesto for control. I first clashed with Karen over my front yard landscaping. I had installed a small rock garden with drought-resistant plants to conserve water. It was tasteful, environmentally conscious, and none of Karen's business. But one Saturday morning, Karen showed up at my door with a clipboard. "Good morning, Daniel. I noticed your unauthorized landscaping. According to HOA Bylaw 7.3, all exterior modifications need approval." I leaned against my doorframe, sipping coffee. "Actually, I submitted the forms. Frank signed off on it 2 months ago." "That was the old board," Karen said, her smile tight. "You'll need to resubmit." Over the next few months, Karen issued citations for everything from garbage cans visible from the street to bird feeders. Most residents complied, but I kept records, built relationships with neighbors, and waited. I knew she would eventually overstep. That moment came on the first Tuesday of June. While working in my office, I saw Karen, dressed in her HOA polo, attaching a boot lock to Mrs. Peterson's car. Mrs. Peterson was a 74-year-old widow who occasionally forgot to move her car for street cleaning. I grabbed my phone and started recording. "Morning, Karen," I said as I walked outside. "That's an interesting new accessory for Mrs. Peterson's car." Karen straightened up. "This vehicle is in violation of Street Parking Ordinance 12.5. Notice was provided." I smiled, walking closer to capture the boot lock on camera. I wasn't aware the HOA had invested in parking enforcement. "Was this discussed at the last meeting?" Karen puffed up. "I purchased these devices. Sometimes people need a firmer reminder of the rules." "Who authorized this purchase?" I asked, keeping my tone casual. $3,600 of homeowner funds seems like a lot to spend. Karen's eyes narrowed. "As president, I have discretion